investigation into the mysterious death or disappearance of 11 scientists deepens. And now House Oversight Chair Comer is worried something shady is happening. Listen.
It does appear that there's a high possibility that something sinister is taking place here. We've asked all those agencies, the Department of Energy, NASA, the Department of War, to all share information with us so that we can see if we can put it together and find any missing links to try to solve what's going on here, because it's very unlikely that this is a coincidence.
Wow. Former FBI special agent and Fox News contributor Nicole Parker joins me now. Nicole, that is quite a powerful statement from the Oversight Committee chair. He can't just say things willy-nilly, loosey-goosey. When he says something, it has an import. It has a power. So the fact that he said that tells you something. Do you think something sinister is going on? And if so, what?
You know, Todd, it's an excellent question. I think at this point it's just too soon to know. I myself find it very fascinating, as tragic as it is from the investigative perspective. It's fascinating to break down these 11 individuals, and that's exactly what I've done. I've done a substantial amount of research to see commonalities, things that were different. But I think, you know, looking at it, overarching thoughts is that there are 11 individuals. 5 of them went missing. 6 of them were dead. Of those 6, 2 of them were murdered. And I think it's important to note, for example, one of them was the individual, if you remember, the MIT plasma fusion research individual. He was found, you know, he was killed in his home in Massachusetts after the Brown University shooting. It was just a few days after. So it was the same individual that conducted the Brown University shootings and then later went on to kill this MIT plasma research individual. And so again, to think that that individual was linked necessarily to any of these other cases, I would say probably not. That's probably not related. Another individual that was murdered was an individual who was sitting on his porch in rural California and was shot on his porch at 6 a.m. Do I think that that's necessarily linked? I don't know that all of them are linked together, but I think what's important is to see that they may be individually linked to potential foreign intelligence services, espionage, things of that sort. But of the missing individuals, I think it's odd. None of them had their cell phones.
Exactly.
Who leaves their home in this day and age without a cell phone? 2 of them had guns on themselves. I think one of them, her cell phone actually was found and it was factory wiped. It was completely wiped clean. That's a very odd thing to see as an investigator. One of the individuals that I think is most alarming is she went hiking with her friends in the Angeles National Park and she suddenly vanished and disappeared. She was with 2 other individuals and they literally said she just disappeared. There was no sign or trace of her, no sign of a struggle. They did a substantial search for her. She just literally is gone. I think also the 34-year-old, that's a very young age. Her name was Amy Eskridge. And she herself, back in 2020, was on a YouTube interview and expressed concern for her life. And she said that she was concerned that, you know, she could be taken out. And so she had done research on anti-gravity. There's commonality in all of these individuals. They all had, you know, very substantial research experience, either with nuclear weapons, aerospace, you know, defense systems, advanced physics. And these are things that other countries, they don't want to see us succeed at.
Exactly, Nicole.
Were they trying to silence them to take them out? And that's what's important to note. We've got to get to the bottom of this and do a full investigation. The FBI, the Department of Energy, the Department of War, they are working together and they will do a full investigation and look at every single case. What is the age of the individual, the mental and health status of the individuals, and things of that sort? What were the relationships that they had? They will do full interviews. They will work with the local law enforcement because they have separate investigations for each of them. And so they'll take all of those cases, they'll put them together, and they'll start linking together patterns.
And I would just add one thing. NASA says it is now investigating because at least 4 of the individuals that you see on your screen were connected to NASA. And I would just add that in that group of agencies that you listed, all of this is connected. It does have some nexus to, let's call it generally military, and so we'll be curious to see if there is some foreign element involved here. Speaking of foreign elements, want to get your quick thoughts on this. An Iranian national accused of trafficking weapons on behalf of the regime, making millions in the process, made her first court appearance in federal court yesterday after officials arrested her at LAX. Attorney General Todd Blanche said, look, this woman's in the United States enjoying her life, but she was breaking the law with illegal weapons deals with Iranian adversaries. My question for you, Nicole, just how many more like her are living the American dream while also trying to support those who, at the end of the day, want death to America? About 30 seconds to you.
I don't know. We do not know who we have allowed into this country, and that to me is absolutely horrifying and despicable. This lady's living a life of luxury in Los Angeles with one of our strongest foreign adversaries. We're at war with Iran right now, and she is making millions and millions of dollars, brokering deals on behalf of the Iranian government with Sudan in this instance. She is charged with conspiracy to violate the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. She has been trafficking weapons, ammunition, drones. This is not okay. And she had over 62 contacts with an Iranian foreign intelligence contact within a 3-year period. And she's doing this all while she's living in Los Angeles, this fancy lifestyle, making millions of dollars. There was one contract that allegedly she brokered a $70 million deal for selling an Iranian-made drone to Sudan, and she herself pocketed around $7 million. Yeah. And she's living here, and that's disgusting. These individuals need to be found, and I am so proud of our DOJ for finding this and making these charges, and these people need to be held accountable. They need to be removed from our country.
And your answer concerns me. The fact that you say we just don't know how many individuals like this are in L.A., in California, throughout our country is very concerning, especially considering we are at a time of war. Nicole Parker, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.